Welcome one and all to round 6 of the SFR GP2 Championship, and we're in for a wet race here at the Circuit de Catalunya. And going out in qualifying, we did a 15.5 on our first lap, currently in P2, and just massive improvements on this second run and gaining time through the final chicane, but just running too wide on the exit and invalidating our lap time. Actually, as we crossed the line, the time was a massive improvement by 0.3 and would have been massive for us. And then,
oh, that's the car gone.
losing the car on our final run. So we're going to end the quali session. You see in P4 at the top of the screen there, but actually dropping all the way down to P6. But still a very good starting position for this Spanish Grand Prix in a long run down towards turn 1. So a lot of opportunities to make up, but it's very close in and around second down to about 11th.
I don't think we're in for a quiet one today. It's race day here at the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya. It's 730 metres from pole position down to a slippery turn 1 here, the first of 16 corners around this 2.89 mile racetrack. The long, wide turn 3 and the uphill right-hander of turn 9 can both be taken full throttle in the right conditions, but I doubt very much we'll be seeing any of that today.
And as we finish the formation up, the lights are here now. We have 3, 4 and 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go here in Spain. An intermediate start. How are we going to get off the line? It's been an okay start. Teammate trying to make up places just behind us. And we've got a nice little gap in front of us just to work into side by side with Racing Point. A bit of debris flying off in the background. And now we just sort of scoot around the outside of the Mercedes and the Racing Point. And we slot into P4 there. The 2 cars in front, side by side. The 2 cars behind, side by side. And we're just in a very nice little pocket of space. Just sort of working things out. And of course, this is the first running we've done in these similar conditions during this sort of race weekend, if you like. The 2 cars in front, side by side, Shuab and X Gamer, the AlphaTauri and the Renault, 2 cars behind, side by side. So again, we're just keeping it nice and cool and getting a feel for the track, not having to go side by side with anybody, and that's definitely giving us a slight advantage at this stage. I'm just putting the hammer down, trying to make progress in this early stage. We know it's going to dry up later on, and actually talking to Jeff, the rain is stopping very, very soon, a lot earlier than we sort of first anticipated. On lap 8, we can see left-hand side of Stufy out of the race, and that is bringing out the safety car. And a very awkward time for the safety car to come out. Very awkward indeed. Track drying up.
All into the pit lane. First 2 into pit lane, I'm staying out. Yeah. 2 guys behind me, top, second and third, went in. And actually everyone's coming in now.
A lot of drivers coming into the pit lane. We're opting to stay out. The track's just not dry enough, in my opinion, for the slick tyres yet, even when we get racing once again. And we can see as we make our way towards the final couple of corners once more, right behind me in Crombie. Currently being promoted from P2. You can see we're running a pink helmet, of course, for Antoine Hubert.
We ideally wanted a safety car in this lap.
Wanted a safety car in this lap. And just to my surprise...
Still, though, not ready. Oh, me and Crombie's in.
Me and Crombie coming into the pit lane. You see my live reaction.
Going, yeah.
Accidentally had the thing on.
I'm going to go when I'm going to go out the final chicane. Yeah, literally yeah.
Cold rear tyres, not ideal at all. You can see we're telling our teammate when we were going to put the hammer down and wanted it straight out of that final corner, try and avoid any dramas through the chicane. Now trying to get a really good launch and putting the hammer down, going that final corner. Lee Mix to try and avoid wheel spin, but
oh my rears,
almost very, very close out of the final corner, trying to break the toe, up in the rich, up in the overtake. A lot of fuel to use, a lot of ERS to utilise as well, and down to turn 1, we just about hold on to that position ahead of Irish New Potato. At the end of lap 13,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go this one.
I'm and ahhing about it, but we are coming into the pit lane, and Irish New Potato is following us in. It is time for slick tyres, and we're going on the medium tyres now, and planning to go ultimately to the end of the race. See, as DRS has just been enabled as well, so it is ideally the perfect time to be coming into the pit lane. But of course, the guys on those pitted on the slick tyres, X Gamer gets ahead of us, Topic gets ahead of us, and I think it might have been the best call because we didn't lose too much at all, and we made sure we didn't crash sort of under the safety car while on the slick tyres. The X Gamer now overtaking Topic down into turn 1, and we're closing on the back of the Haas driver as well on lap 17 at the moment. Quinney's setting the fastest lap of the race as well. McLaren's not looking too shabby at the moment. And onto lap 18 we come now. Actually, New Potato's got fantastic pace on those medium tyres. And with DRS, we haven't got the best run through the turn. Very fast turn 9. And the Potato is on the back of us and looking down the inside. And we just sort of concede the position. He was coming at some point, and I thought I better not fight it too hard. Actually, 2 laps later, end of lap, sort of midway through lap 20, New Potato trying to find a way past Topic, looking to go around the outside into turn 10.
Oh, contact.
And contact between them. Coming back on the track, I sort of have to get out of it. And we know that is racing. I came straight back onto the circuit, but nevertheless, we're still very much on the back of this fight. We have DRS as well. And closing on Topic, but not quite close enough to get past him as well, down in towards turn number 1. And now it's our turn to try and find a way past the Haas driver. The medium tyres do seem to be the much better race tyre. And as we make our way through that final chicane, a couple of laps later, we're right onto the back of the Haas driver. Medium tyres definitely seem to be working a lot better than the hards, and it's a very easy move with DRS and overtake. Past him down in towards turn number 1. We come on to the final lap actually. The track has dried up very much, but New Potato losing a bit of pace. He built about a 5-second gap. He lost a bit of pace towards the end of the race and had a 3-second time penalty. So I was doing my absolute best in these last couple of laps to try and reel him in and try and find that time. As we come towards this final chicane, we're gaining a massive amount of time on the Alfa Romeo driver, and I'm giving absolutely everything up into overtake, up into Rich, and towards the line.
700s off.
So close on making it back-to-back race wins in GP2, but nevertheless, P2 very happy, and that makes it our record a second, a 10th, a DNF, 11th, a first and a second, so either on the top 2 or right pretty much outside the point. So very happy. Good point haul for myself. I'm not sure that puts me in the championship, but it must be a very good position. But also not getting any penalties once again. So I'm very happy. I think I only got 1 warning throughout the whole of the race. So very happy with that. Unfortunately, Quentin having not the best of races and gets P11. But nevertheless, we'll come back strong. We'll see everybody next week